What up? What up? What is going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a fantastic Whiplash Wednesday already. You guys know it. It's like Christmas every single week for us comic book fans. This is Whiplash Wednesday. This is a special show. Um, on Friday, everybody knows on the usual where time slot where Sam used to like to do his ever loving show. I put out what Aiko, my sister-in-law, got from the auction that Bueller had on his channel on the first and second nights. And that was wonderful, awesome. And anybody who saw it, thank you so much. That was very special. And then this week and on Whiplash Wednesday, I thought it would be cool to show what I won. I didn't win anything in the first auction, but I got a couple of things in the second auction. Also, I also got a few things Bueller and all of them put extra in my box from Sam. He thought Sam would want me to have these extra books. So very touching, very awesome box I want to show you guys today. But I'm not alone today. I have a special guest. He hit me up and he has books of his own. So I'm gonna let him explain his part. And let me bring him. Everybody knows him, bad member and all that. You know what I'm saying? With an awesome channel that he's got. The link should be down below. Anybody, only my moderators, put his link down. Let's bring him in, guys. You guys know him. You guys love him. Our guy Taqi, what's up, my man?
Station, what's happening? What is happening, everybody? You can hear me? Can you hear me?
I'm gonna see if I can turn these on.
No, you're good. So, yeah, man, I'm so happy to be here. A rare Whiplash appearance, standing on hollow ground that my man Sam used to stand on. For those that may not know, and I think everybody does know, Sam was a part of the Bad Batch. He used to hold it down on Whiplash Wednesday. Big Herm's co-host, and I'm so glad that I have this opportunity not only to show the books that I have that I'm going to hold on to, that I could cherish. I have a part of Sam here, but I'm also able to share them with everyone on this platform, the Big Herm Show. So,
amen to that, man. I thank you for coming on, so you can show your books too. Anything with Sam, you already know I'm loving it. I like that people got their books, and Bueller wasn't playing around. When those auctions was over, he was already sending them things. You know what I'm saying? He like I mentioned on Friday, he had a problem with the first auction with the PayPal thing, and we've seen that happen at Gem Mint and some other ones, and they shut him down. And he didn't even waste time. He still sent the stuff and gave the family the money for that first night until he was able to resolve that problem. And then he had like a week after, he was able to have his second auction. So I thought that was amazing and bittersweet too, because like
this is what Sam wanted. He said if something happened to him, call Bueller.
Yes, sir.
And Bueller not only stepped up to the plate, he hit it out the park. We purchased these books on Saturday night. By Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, they were in our hands.
Yes, sir.
Bueller outperformed the professionals, the big companies that you go to. You order new books from them. Some books I'm still waiting on from that week. I haven't received them yet. So, man, Bueller really stepped up. Sam was 100% correct. He couldn't have put it in anybody's hands better. Yeah. He took it as far as he could go. It's too bad the PayPal thing happened. If that didn't happen, we might have had a third night, and there might be more of Sam's books in the community. But hopefully, we got enough that we could kind of share it. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, there's also like what he did with a lot of his collected editions and all that, and the rest of his books, he donated a lot of them. You know what I mean? So now kids and all that is gonna pick up Sam's book and read them for the first time, just like. And loved them just like Sam did, because Sam loved this book, especially Marvel. You know what I mean? So I thought it was appropriate to put the Marvel in the background now that I got a tag team partner tonight. So, but yeah. So that's not easy. What I can't imagine myself if
No.
I was in his shoes and looking at books that I went to the comic book shop with him that he picked up, all the jokes, all everything comes flashing back, all the memories,
Mm,
and to have an auction and actually sell off these books, you know, that's not easy. So I commend Bueller for doing that, and the rest of the part of the comic crew,
yes.
they put their
Yes.
part in it too, and that must have been I don't know how like I don't even want to imagine, you know, people going through that with my books or anybody of anybody in this community. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it's important that you have a plan, you know, and the thing about with Sam is no one knew that it was, you know, it ended unfortunately way too soon, way too young, out of nowhere. But fortunately for Sam, um, he knew somebody who had a platform that was able to do that, what he did for him. And Sam had a very successful channel, despite what the sub count might say. Subs don't mean anything. I want to
Yeah.
see channels with 5,000 subs have people still talking about them a month after they stop producing content. I would be shocked. A lot of the 10,000 sub channels, nobody's going to be talking about them 2 weeks after they stop producing content. You know, we're a little bit probably past a month now, or we're getting close to a month of Sam being gone, and we're still talking about it. And he will live on forever. And then there will be Sam 1K, and we're just going to continue it on because
Heck yeah.
that's what he deserves. Because he showed us the way. He showed us it wasn't all about I got 9/8 and I got 5 of this book and I made $200 on eBay. No, Sam was about true believers. He was about the
Yeah.
stories. He wasn't about hitting you over the head and telling you, "Oh yeah, you don't know nothing about the Eternals. Let me take you to the Jack Kirby, to the Neil Gaiman." No, he was just like, "Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yep, yep." And
Yeah.
then he might hit you with a little fact. Boom. You know, one of my favorite Sam clips is when he was playing Jeopardy and he was just schooling them. Like they were just throwing crazy stuff at him. Like, how far away does Daredevil have to be for him to know if somebody's moving? And Sam was just like 6 feet. What, you didn't notice? So
I thought you knew this. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He
you
was like,
know,
come on.
he's like, this ain't nothing.
Oh man, this is awesome. I'm already having a lot of fun with you talking about Sam. I'm gonna go to the chats real quick. Any plugging I'll do, I'll probably do it towards the end of the show.
Oh, that's fine.
You know what I mean? And let's see who's in the chat. There's a couple of people in there. If I missed you, just talk to us again because the chat is booming right now with Eric the Stash Station, my man. Thanks for joining us. Another member of the PCP Army right there. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Station, buddy, had
Hey.
2 shows today, fantastic shows. They kind of called me out on that countdown show towards the end. You know what I mean? But that was a great Marvel's MCU top 10 thing.
It was. It was. Did
And
you see my comment?
no, I did not see your comment.
So in 2 weeks, we'll be able to say officially Spider-Man 2 was the greatest MCU movie. We got to wait 2 more weeks, though.
We gotta wait too
When Tobey Maguire appears in that new Spider-Man movie, then it's canon. You know, it's a part of the MCU now. Now
Yeah,
I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
That's funny. I missed that one.
Yeah.
Of course, I was out and about, so I was kind of like trying to listen
Yeah.
and while driving and stuff like that. I was careful, guys. I was careful. Another one of our brothers, Phable Station, my man. I
Oh,
didn't even realize he was gonna be
Station.
in here. Station, busy man. You know what I mean? Probably traveling from work very far in the mean streets of the Bronx. So
The Boogie Down.
boogie down. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Boogie Down Bronx.
Yes, sir.
Where there's always somebody breakdancing on the corner. Trust me.
Oh, that's awesome. Tucon, pew pew. Thanks for joining us, my man. Awesome. Another brother, JT, John Thomas, is up in the house. Thank you for being here. You know what I mean? Station, my man. Sheena, Station, always supporting the Bad Batch. Peace be on all of us. Backlot Bros, what is that? I still don't know what that is, but Somebody wants to tell me, because I don't. You know what I mean?
Well, I heard they're in Russia. They're hacking stuff. It's crazy. And the backlog
Oh,
continues and
damn.
it keeps growing. I don't.
Yeah. Nerdy Couch is in the house. Station, man. How you doing, bro? Nick Comic Culture Station. Couple of wonderful videos. The first one was like a Cadex video, usually a little bit longer. Now he was like, these are the books. And then wow. I was just like, whoa. I'm gonna have to like watch this again.
The thing that gets me with Nick's the whole sweep video is when he starts going over the keys, and I'm like, oh, hold on, let me. I'm paying more attention to the key books now.
Yeah, right. You have to like pause.
It's like, wait, hold on, what book is that?
Yeah.
Is that Bitterroot number 1? What?
I was just like, when did he go from Southern style video to New York style video? I don't understand. I was like, I live in New York, not you. You know what I mean? Because New York, there's always on the run up here. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Right here, Maria Hun Station. Love you. Thank you so much. Thank you always for everything you do for me, and the Bad Batch. Missing Link called or something. The creative director or something like that.
Yes.
Wonderful. Appreciate you. Love you, babe. Oh my God, Maria. It just made my day. Yeah. Oh, wait. I know I saw Brother Joe.
Oh,
Station.
The King of Spec.
That's our on-site reporter and all that. You know what I mean? We just, all that stuff. He's the lead singer to the #Blame Phable Tonight show. So intro guy.
I was gonna get that Amazing Spider-Man 365, that first appearance of Spider-Man 2099, and Brother Joe said, no, don't do that. He said, go for the white cover and make sure it's a newsstand. I was like, Brother Joe, thank you so much. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I wish I went and got that white cover a long time ago, and I was like, can't get it now. But Manny Chamorro Cinema Station, my man's got an announcement tonight. Worst kept secret, but I'll let him talk about it. You know what I mean? And bittersweet kind of thing for him. Check that out. We're the bridge to his show. So everybody check out my man Manny. We'll talk more about it later.
Justin is the mayor. Manny is the president.
Manny's the president.
Manny's the president.
Yes, sir. Miss Chamorro, the mastermind of that house station. Hope everything's good. Holding it down. Heck yeah.
Yep. Marjorie, what's happening?
Marjorie Chambers Station. Fargate, Bruce. We have a show on Monday already. Our monthly show, Amazing Collector Edition show this Monday. We'll talk about it later. Station. Thanks for joining us. Comic Talk Weekly Station. How you doing, man? Yes, big thanks and respect to all the Bad Batch support team. Yes. All of them. Yes, President Manny. Sheena agrees with you. Taqi is a great one, always and forever. Yes,
always
sir.
And forever. Each moment with you, Brother Joe.
Brother Joe, you're the man. All right, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show the 2 lots that I won from the auction. I'm gonna show those first, and then I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna show your lots that you got, and then we're ending the show with the extras that I got from that Buter put in the box. Is that cool?
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
All righty, so I'm gonna put you on the side right there. I'm gonna give myself a little spotlight right here, and we're here for the books. So let me show the books. We'll talk more about Sam throughout the show. Real quick, this set. If you know Sam, you already know why he got this set, and I'm glad I won this set kind of early because the lots I won was kind of early in the show. Because after that thing went on fire, man. There was all these great prices for supporting the family and all that. Books was just like off the roof. So I got lucky to get these. This is the Mark Bagley connecting variant kind of books right here for Heroes Reborn, and this is the first issue. Mephisto, He's been all over everywhere.
Yep.
Talks all the time on the MCU. People still waiting for him to show up. Kind of like what happened with Thanos. So people were waiting for him.
Yep.
I feel he is gonna make an appearance eventually, and when he does, any of his books is gonna go skyrocket. So that's issue number 1 for Heroes Reborn. You know what I mean? Which is a series that I actually enjoyed. It was more like, as you see here, it says supervillain. It's obvious he's a supervillain. So you're gonna see
I
some
liked it too.
heroes here. That's a supervillain. And
I
then
liked
you
it
guys,
too.
oh, you like the series? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Justice League, Jason Aaron, like Justice League
Just
versus
flashback. Yeah,
Okay.
flashback. Yeah, Flashpoint. I'm sorry.
Flashpoint.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel version of Flashpoint where it was a reboot of the universe and it was a different way of looking at it, an alternative world. I like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very good, very good. A lot of people say better than his Avengers run right now, but we won't talk about that today.
No.
But number 2 of that Hyperion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of that series, this is supposed to be the Superman version of that of the Justice League. As you see superhero there.
Yeah.
And there's a reason. But all Mark Bagley, everybody
Marvel
knows.
card.
There you go. And you know, everybody knows Sam loved Mark Bagley and all that. His drawings with Spiderman and all that. But keep on keeping on. We got ourselves number 3 of Heroes Reborn, the Blur. So was all trading card variants he got from this series. This is number 3. Blur, gorgeous covers, gorgeous.
Yep.
This one's number 4. This is Dr. Spectrum. This is the issue number 4. I made sure make sure I knew which issues these were, because you know you don't see them in the front, so I gotta make sure I put them in order.
Yeah.
But right here, Dr. Spectrum with he's supposed to be like what's his name? Dr. Strange, their version or something?
That's my guess. Or Dr. Manhattan.
Or Dr. Manhattan.
Because it kind of looks like Dr. Manhattan, but that might be too far away.
Yeah.
That's a unique skill set, that Captain Atom, Dr. Manhattan type skill set. So, but
yes, sir.
That's who he looks like. Dr. Midnight, maybe.
And then this guy's supposed to be the Batman of them, the Nighthawk, right here.
Yeah.
I think this is issue 4. Did I already go through 3 issues? 1, 2. Oh, this is issue 5 already, right here. So this is supposed to be the Batman of it, which I kind of like his version of it too. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed this series. You know what I mean? I even enjoyed some of the tie-ins of it. This one's number 6, I think. Number 6, 7. My comic's bad. It's one of those. You know what I mean? But Power Princess. You know what I'm saying? I love me some Power Princess.
Yep.
This is Wonder Woman with an attitude, with a really bad attitude.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Think about like all the things Wonder Woman went through, but she what do you call that word? Like Your Highness, like stuck up type of superhero type thing. That's what she was. She's a princess. Entitlement. Yeah. The entitlement. Yeah. So pretty cool. The next one is these are supervillains, and you see why, because they were supposed to be the heroes, and in this show, this series, like Thor right here, he's the villain. Because he's the villain, really, because it's Justice League supposedly versus the Avengers. So nice Thor cover, Bagley connecting variants. Last but not least, and everybody knows he's got love for this guy too, Captain America. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, that was my first lot. Like I said, I love this series. I love that I got to win this series. One of the modern, got to get a modern one from Sam's collection. And then this is the second lot, this is a lot of like mid 80s, maybe some 90s stuff. But I'm glad I got me a copy of Dazzler #1.
Oh yeah.
Everybody know, like, now that all these characters are not gettable, people try to reach for now the next best thing. So her comic, X-Men, I keep forgetting the number of it. I want that issue, but that thing even shot up.
Yeah.
And her and all that, when the X-Men comes back, I can't wait. She'll probably be in the MCU way later. But, people expecting on her being in the MCU eventually. Very popular in my time. Did you ever read any Dazzler?
I haven't read. No, I haven't. I have some Dazzler, but I haven't read it yet. So one day. One day I'll make it there. I'm behind on my X-Men, big time.
It's all good. This was the early '80s stuff. Right here it says
Look,
1981, and this issue
yeah,
number 2 right here. So
you need a Dazzler 1. You need a Dazzler 1 in your collection.
yeah, that's why I got this one.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So I got that one, which they ended up having a facsimile of that one.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, yeah. I should have picked it up. I never picked it up, but it's all good. Dazzler number 6. This is just making me want to go back and get all the Dazzler issues.
Yeah. Or
I
get a
have,
trade.
yeah, all the trade. I think it stopped at 42, and I ended up buying that one because 42 ended up being in that bag I keep talking about with all of my first comics and
Oh,
stuff. Yeah, yeah. So Dazzler number 7. So she does have a little bit place in my heart. I know everybody knows he loved the Hulk. So
yeah.
so there you go. There you go. Um, keep on with this lot. You got some Doc Samson right here. uh, I, I guess this is late '90s or maybe earlier or maybe later. But right here, first issue. So you
Yeah.
got, I guess you like some Doc Samson, and then this is one of my it's a pretty decent cover right here. Domino, solo first issue. I don't know if this is
That's
her first,
awesome.
very first solo issue from her series, but yeah, I love it. I love it. Pretty cool off his collection here. This is a '97 book, so there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And then this is a more modern one, and I have this. I have a copy of this, but it's good that I have a second copy, and it's his copy, the Domino with the Morbius here.
That's an awesome cover. Awesome
Yeah,
run. I've read
gorgeous.
this run. Yeah,
Oh,
this is a
nice,
great run.
nice.
Yeah.
Gail Simone knocked it out of the park with this
Yep.
one. I like Gail
hmm
Simone's writing. You know, she writes some good Domino right there. So
Yep.
freaking love that
I
cover.
love
So
that cover too. Yep.
I'm glad I have me a second copy of that one. And this one last for this lot, but not least, Rise of the Midnight Sun, Darkhold number 1.
Yep.
So special collectors issues. They were all bagged up. You remember these?
Yeah. I don't remember. I remember finding them a couple like a year ago, but yeah, I remember. I know about them. I heard about them. The Darkhold issues are out now. You know, it's an important issue if you like Blade and Ghost Rider and all things that go bump in the night in Marvel. It's awesome.
Yeah. And then
And
go ahead.
it's number 1, so it's a special collector's issue.
Yeah, special collectors edition.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a storyline you're gonna see somewhere in some movie somewhere, wherever, it's a Ghost Rider. I guess Marvel has it. You know what I mean? I get confused with all these characters. Who's where, you know what I mean? But that's it. So I guess it's your turn to show your lot. I hope people like that lot. I don't know if you want me to go back to the chats real quick, or you want to show your lot.
Let's get to the chats first because a couple people jumped in, especially Sheila and Miguel Poole.
All right.
Let's acknowledge them.
Yeah, Sam always was amazed. Sam always amazed me with his Marvel knowledge. Yes, you were just talking about that earlier. Yes. I know I saw TM here earlier, but it kind of skipped. So TM, you watch this on the rewind station, my man. I did see you earlier. I don't see you anymore. He probably works in the morning.
Yeah.
Man. Okay. I got here. Okay, Miguel Poole, station. I finally found you.
Miguel Poole.
What's going on, Miguel? Sam did it right. Always did. Yes, brother Joe. Yes. Sheila, station. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing good. I'm in Portland, taking care of Sam's stuff and staying with Becky. A few friends, me and Sam knew. Love you. Support being one of the same BFF. Great comes. Thank you. Thanks again.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much, Station. I know it's still tough. They're still going through stuff over there with that.
I can't imagine.
Man, it's unexpected, man. He kept telling me my 50th birthday. It was coming up next month. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. But that's sick fire. Yeah. I love my haul here. My lot out Triple H and his house issues. Oh yeah, Triple H is having his Inja Station. Thanks for joining us. Station, she's been supporting. I see her everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Awesome lot, Herm. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Bobby. Hardcore Station. Bobby the legend. What is going on, brother? JT. Oh, missing link. Station, my man.
Oh,
Thanks for joining
Station
us.
Steph.
Steph, man, great job with Brandon early on that
Yes.
countdown. Very
Yes.
controversial numbers.
It's gotta be.
And your first favorite and stuff like that. I was kind of surprised that Brandon was like, "What?" But anybody that's that, go watch that on the rewind. I'm not gonna say what the top 10 was, but that was an amazing thing. Um, Amazing missing link. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Steffrey. Yes, sir. Everybody saying hi to my man Link. Thank you, fellas. Yeah. Yeah. So Taqi, the
It's my
floor is
turn.
yours, my man.
Yeah.
You got a wonderful, wonderful poster back there of the Greek freak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
You got the spinner rack, which I'm kind of jealous. That's a spinner rack back there, right?
Yeah. It's a spinner rack. Oops, wrong way.
Oh, I love it. I love
Yep.
it, man. I'm glad one of us have one because I freaking want one of those one day.
Oh, you'll be able to get one. You'll be able to get one. They're not
Yeah.
hard. They're not hard to obtain if you really, really, really go after it. They're expensive though. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
yeah. So we could talk about it sometime. I don't want to start talking about spinner racks.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. And I just had to mention some of the background, and you got your Packers. You know what I mean?
Oh
Everybody
yeah,
saying
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't care about his team, but he's winning a lot of games still. So yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll talk
Yeah.
about that another
Oh
day.
yeah, that's for the sports show. That's for the sports show. You could get a down and dirty local news from close to Green Bay, closer to Chicago though. But yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I would love to have you do a sports show one day with
yeah.
everybody, and we could talk about all that stuff. So that's coming in the future.
It's called Blame Steph, the sports show. Blame Steph
Blame stuff.
Sports. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure he appreciates that one. Comic Talk Weekly still up in here. Station, man,
What's going
station. So
on?
yeah, man. So books. What did you get? What? How many lots did you get? Was it just one?
I just got one. I just
Okay,
got one,
okay.
which is shocking because I watched both nights, all hours. I was holding out. I was waiting for the spectacular Spider-Man lot that never came. Bueller never, and there just wasn't enough time. And you watched all 4 hours on both nights. And I think one night went way over 4 hours, maybe 5 one night and 4 the next. There just wasn't enough time. And Bueller really made sure that he got out the lots that he knew would go for some substantial amount of money. He didn't want to, kind of like, I don't know, bore us or produce lots that, people wouldn't be interested in. Even though, honestly, I think that everybody would have been interested in more lots. It's just, it was time for Bueller to shut it down because it's time for him to move on. And doing an auction is a long and tedious thing, and packing up stuff and making sure people pay and everything. Yeah, pretty much. He had to do it all. He had a little bit of help from the Portland comic crew that came in, sorted them up. They might have helped him box it out and ship it out. But that whole financial side of it, and then running the auction and make sure it's running and doing it for 4 hours, it's exhausting. And we know how it is. I know how it is on the comment side. And then you get on this side of the camera, and it's a totally different game. So yeah, hats off to him.
Yeah,
he did remarkable. And like I said, I think if that PayPal thing didn't happen, we would have got.
He would have had a third one.
We would have had a third night. We'd have had a third night. And then I think after the third night, it would have been like, the lot I bought, maybe, because And I'm glad I jumped in when I did, because I started seeing like TM won a lot and you won. I'm not sure. I think you won 2 at this point by the time I jumped in. And I think even Brandon won his lot at that point, or he might have won it after me. So I was like, you know what? I better get in here. Otherwise, I'm going to end up walking away with nothing. So I got the Quasar lot.
Yes. I was happy when I saw you win that. I was in the chats.
Yeah, you told me later on, like, man, I was thinking about going for the Quasar lot because it didn't go for a whole lot. And I just, and when I finally won it, I was like, that's kind of perfect for me, because I always like those off-brand characters. Like you just showed, what's his name from the Squadron Supreme? They're Superman. Hyperion?
Hyperion, yeah.
So you got Hyperion, you got Sentry, you got Icarus from the Eternals. and then you have my man Quasar. I mean, what's the difference between these three guys or four guys? I mean, they're pretty much like, you know, I know there's a difference, but they're kind of like the same
They're
character.
all
So
pretty powerful. They're all very cosmic. He was like the replacement for like Captain Marvel for them a little bit, you know,
yeah,
because
yeah.
they didn't really have that, you know. So they brought Quasar in for that, you know what I mean?
And I
And
was so happy that, you know, that here I'm being introduced to a character that if you look at his backstory, man, it's crazy. He's like
yeah,
jumping all over the place. He has different names. You know, he starts off as a regular person. So it's going to be really interesting once I get around to reading this. So here we go. We got Quasar number 22. And I think it's amazing that Dang jumps in right when Quasar's talked about, because he's probably the
Station
perfect
Tank.
analogy. Yeah, perfect analogy for YouTubers, Dank and Quasar. And then we have number 31 here, number 31, and then we have number 35. Let me make sure.
Nice.
Yeah, number. I really like this work at the bottom here.
Yeah.
All that little detail.
Who was the art? You know the artist in that one?
Oh man, you know what? I do not know the artist.
I feel
for
like
this
I
one.
should know, and I don't freaking know it. I'm embarrassed.
It's a 125, so it's probably after my time. It's definitely 92 because we have the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
both. So then we have number 37.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always fighting these weird beings from the space.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome because I don't want to see him fighting Kingpin.
Yeah.
We'll save this one, and then we'll get to, you know, number 1 here.
Yes, I got me a copy of number 1 like not too long ago, man. That's amazing. You have that copy.
Yeah, so I thought this would be like his first appearance, and like I said, it was like, oh no, that's not even close to his first appearance. It's like, well, if you want to, you know, you got to first get the first appearance of Clark Kent, and then it was going all over the place. And then we have number 2 here, so we start with a little bit of a mini run. Then we have number 5 here. Look at this. Absorbing Man.
The
Goes
Absorbing
Cosmic.
Man. Everybody knows Sam loved Absorbing Man. He was one of his favorites.
Awesome villain.
Yes,
I learned about him in Immortal Hulk. Because I initially wasn't a Marvel guy until I started collecting again.
Yeah.
I love this cover. So this is Quasar number 8.
Number 8.
With my guy from the New Mutants. Warlock.
Warlock. Nice. And you got that crazy, what's his name? Down the bottom. It says it right there, right? From the New Mutant. I keep forgetting his name. Does it say it on there?
Yeah, this is Warlock.
Warlock and the New Mutants. Yeah, that dude in the bottom, the circle. I keep forgetting his name.
And it's a newsstand. for what that's worth.
Missing Link approves of your Quasar.
Yeah, here we go with the Todd McFarlane. So this was the big. Well, this one isn't a newsstand, but this was the big key item from that lot.
Nice, bro. That's freaking awesome, bro.
So I love this one. I'll be holding on to this one. This one.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And then here we go with what number is this? Number 16. So I can't wait to get into these. I'm in the middle of reading a bunch of other stuff, but pretty soon I'll be able to get into these. And then
yeah, I forgot about that cover.
Ghost Rider. Yeah. Is it the Cosmic Ghost Rider though? Because you know there was one before Kate came up with
Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah.
But he was more in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I have that cover, the Guardians one.
I wonder if Mephisto is going to make an appearance in here, because you know he's supposed to appear in just about everything. So that's my spec right there. That Mephisto.
There you go. What number was that? 22.
This is 23. Sorry.
23. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hunt that one down, man. I really like that cover. I think I used to have that one myself.
And then here we go with the whole team, number 28. And I'm wondering if
that's supposed to be Supergirl.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Quasar become a woman or something?
I don't remember. I should know, but
DC did something like that with Dr. Fate, where Dr. Fate at one point, they like merged two people like Firestorm, and Dr. Fate became a woman, or you know, presenting female, I guess we could say. And then here we go with the famous homage cover.
Yes.
This one really sealed it. That McFarlane and this one really sealed the deal for me because I just picked up the She-Hulk homage. And I think I might have the Pinky and Brain one too. So I'm gonna have to go hunt down the Debbie Moore, the actual original cover.
Yeah. So, like that cover right there I used to have too in my original collection. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to read the story. I'm kind of wondering what happened in there, and
I enjoyed the Quasar part from the Infinity Gauntlet series because they had a couple of those issues within the tie-ins, the crossovers. There were crossovers back then, not tie-ins. So yeah, so I really enjoyed that part of the crossover. So you're making me want to read Quasar again myself. So
yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to jump in and knock out. I don't know how many issues it was. I don't remember. I should have. If I had more time, I would have tried to look it up and everything before the show. But do you want me to go into to the extras yet?
There was that the end of the lot?
That's the end of the lot. So that was a Quasar lot. Bueller said I got the deal of the century because only 2 people bid on it, and I was the second one. So I'm not sure
you
why
got the Todd McFarlane. So
yeah.
you know.
I'm not sure why more people didn't jump on it, but that was kind of at that point. I was like, I want to at least walk away with something. I saw the Todd McFarlane and then the homage, the Demi Moore homage, just put it over the top for me. I said, okay, I'm gonna, up to a certain limit, I'm gonna take this one home. So,
all right. If you want to show the extras now, or you want me to show mine first, and you want to go after me, it's up to you.
I'll show them now.
Okay.
So, fortunately, they were some amazing Spider-Man. So whenever you get Spider-Man books from Sam, it's very, very special because we know Spider-Man loves Sam. And what makes this one, so this is number 20. So let me go through all of them.
Storyline.
Yep.
Next to that guy again.
This is the classic 20.
I like that story.
HU. Yep, and the nice vulture cover.
I like that story. If you read that, let me know, and let me know how it is if you like it.
Well, I mean, and I'm about to get there. Let me finish.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I always jumped the gun. Sam was like,
"No,
come on,
good. You're good." You got number 19. I love this. This is my favorite cover out of the 4 Amazing Spider-Man.
I love a cover right there. Yeah, I love that cover.
Yep. And then we got number 19.HU with the lizard.
Yeah, great story too. I love those HU issues. They were so good.
I know you loved them, and I know Sam loved them because I watched you guys cover them, and it was really special for Bueller to send. I don't know if he knew that at the time he was sending it, but to send the next Spencer run, 4 issues from the Nick Spencer run to me, that was awesome. So that was worth that to me. That those 4 issues were worth more than the lot itself. Not to say that the lot is, I don't like the lot or something, but that meant a lot. So, and then I saw with like Fargate, he got some spectacular Spider-Man. So I thought that was a brilliant move by Bueller. Okay, this is how we're going to pass out some Spider-Man, some of Sam's Spider-Man collection to the community so that it can continue to live on.
So, yeah, man. That's awesome. You got those, man. I like those HU covers, like we said it in the show, like we enjoyed the other series, the main series, but the HU covers we enjoyed a lot. Those were nice one-shot stories that connected to the stuff, but it was really nice. So it was awesome that you received some Spider-Man off him because it's Sam, man. Everybody wants a piece of Sam Spider-Man books. You know what I mean?
Books. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what, and that's I was holding out. And then we got to like the middle of the second night, and I was like, "Oh man, you know what? Maybe the spectacular Spider-Man isn't going to do. They're not going to do a lot." And then they did the McFarlane. I was like, "Okay, I'm getting ready." And then somebody asked, "Like, is there any more Spider-Man?" And Bueller was like, "No, we're." And I was like, "Dang, well, I better jump in." So I'm glad I did when I did.
Yo, our guy Comics on the Mind. I think he was on the show before.
Ernie,
on his show.
What's happening? Station.
Yeah, man. And they share the love for the ever loving thing because he's got the thing there. So Station, man, hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining us I totally appreciate you joining us.
Puff is in the house
Tonight,
too.
the Arcanist Station.
Oh, station.
Station.
Thank you for
Heck
joining.
yeah, we got some more. Maria's still in the house. JT, um, um, Phable, and your Benja still checking us out.
Yep.
Thank you. Puff Comics, him too. He was on the show. I got to meet him on the show and
Yep.
everything. He was a good dude. I mean,
Yep.
telling me about freaking Conan the Barbarian. I think that's what it was. Um, and he got a run too. So hopefully one day we could have him on the show here, future shows and stuff like that. So Puff, if you ever down with that, let me know, man. I would love to come to the man. I'd love to have you guys on the show one day, on a future show, man. That'll be awesome. Um, yeah, man. So yeah, man. Thanks for showing us that, man.
No, man. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on. I know it wasn't easy for any of us. Like, I'm trying to hold it together. You know, I'm showing, I'm feeling strong now, but it's tough. You know what I mean? It's still even to this day. You know, it's still very tough. I wake up. I used to wake up. I still Whiplash Wednesdays. When I wake up, it's just like he's the first thing on my mind. You know what I mean? And it's still like that. And it's tough, man. But
Friday nights for me.
try,
I dropped my wife off, and I used to put on the Tangle Whip, or I would check it on the replay later on that night.
Oh
And
man, just
it was
let me know.
such a nice little show. You know, I liked Derek from South Dakota used to come on there.
Yeah.
And, you know, and Herm from your childhood bedroom. I loved it, man, and I'm sad that
Yeah.
we saw our last one, and now we have to let it inspire us to produce content similar.
Yeah, yeah, it was tough. Like I remember being a little late sometimes, you know, I'm picking up the lady, we're gonna eat dinner. I work Friday night, and he was just like, "Hey, where are you? Where are you?" I'm like, "I'll be right there, man. I'll be right there, waiting for you. Come on." You know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. He just loved talking comics with me, and same thing. Like it was just two guys loving Marvel, you know,
Yep.
and just having a ball. You know, that's just how we were.
Yep.
But yeah, comics in the mind. Just let me know, homie. Yes, and I'm down if available for sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'll contact you guys. Hopefully in a future show I could have both of yous or one of whatever, man. I appreciate it. Um, Puff. So yeah. So I guess I'm gonna show my books before I fall apart. um, like I said, wonderful books. I'm glad you were able to win that. I was excited. I know you saw me being excited that you won that because I got to see like you said, we got to see a Brandon win one. We got even Travis won one.
Yep.
You know,
got one.
TM in Canada. So yeah, so it was exciting to see everybody win it.
I was really happy when I saw you win one because that's what I was worried about the most. Was like we need to make sure Herm gets some books, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
I kind of knew that Bueller would set some aside for you. We kind of all knew that, but there was so much going on, and that's not something that we're just gonna like walk. Hey, make sure you set some books aside for Herm.
It's like
that's a little too much.
Yeah. Everything that he was going through, I appreciate it. Him even putting some, and I was able to win books, 2 lots that stuff I really like. Heroes Reborn, Omar Bagley. I didn't have none of those because I got the A covers, and I was cutting that. We always cutting on our list, but you know what I mean. So I got that, and then the Dazzler was like a no brainer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was lucky to win them. I was lucky. I was happy. I was like bittersweet. You know, you like sad but happy at the same time. You know, but this right here is what extras he put a lot. He really hooked me up because he would tell me, he told me out of nowhere, he'll pop up out of nowhere and he's like, Herm, you know, Sam really enjoyed his time with you. Like you know, he really appreciated and loved his time with you. It was like you could tell, like, leave me alone, I'm gonna talk to my buddy. You know what I mean? That's how it was. So it's just like he hit me up and told me that, and he told me that a couple of times. So I was grateful that everybody knows it's you two team up with Big Herm and Sam, whatever that week was. You know, Sam Osborne, Sam Octavius, and he had he had a ball with that. You know what I mean? Um, so we were glad. Like he would just laugh on some of them. We would think about. You know what I mean? So YouTube team up. Obviously, if worst kept secret, it's Marvel team up. But we got it. That's
Yeah.
how we came up with it. Clever. So of course he. I guess let me get myself the floor a little bit. He sends me Marvel team up, literally like the Marvel team up, and no, this is number 59. Um, Yellow Jacket and the Wasps. You know what I mean? I know we're going a little bit over, so tomorrow's show, I don't know if it's starting soon, but hang in there. If you want to go check that out, check it out. But I'm gonna show these books. This is Yellow Jacket and the Wasps. You know what I mean? Marvel team up, and he said it makes sense to send these. Like I kind of had an idea, but when I saw these, I'm like, yeah, it makes total sense. Um, he sent me a bunch of them. Spider-Man and the Wasp, a matter of love and death. So, which is funny because Spider-Man, the Wasp doesn't like spiders. So I'm gonna definitely want to read these and see how she reacted to him in these books. You know what I mean? Uh, this is number 60. Uh, Spider-Man and Tiger.
One of my favorites.
Yeah,
Tigra. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
West Coast
Nice.
Avengers. I used to love West Coast Avengers when I was a kid.
And Craven's Command. and all
And
these,
Craven.
all
And
these
Craven,
team ups.
yeah.
Yeah. So all these team ups were like out there. Like they would just put anyone with Spider-Man because they're trying to
Yeah,
sell
yeah.
the characters and stuff. This is a Missing Link's probably his favorite, and it's filling that the number. Marvel team up, Spider-Man and Havoc. Havoc number 69, dudes.
Oh, snap.
So yeah,
With
Havoc.
with as Steph would say, the better Summers, brother.
Yes. Yep. That's definitely Steph. You know what I mean? And if you need more, you got an hour, homie. And if you need more, I got you, brother. We won't need another hour, but thanks, Manny. Really appreciate it. Marvel team up, Spider-Man and Thor. Right here. You know what I mean? You gotta have the Thor up in there. I love these Marvel team. I'm trying to get the whole set, so it's really feeling that I end up having a lot of these to help me start
Yeah.
trying to get the whole set. Marvel team up, Spider-Man and the Daredevil. We covered
Nice.
the Daredevil. We had
With
Bob
the
come
owl.
over. We covered it twice. Bob made a cameo on the first one, and he finally came in September. So I'm totally glad that Bob and Sleepy Reader got to do their episodes. You know what I mean? This year. So Daredevil right here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna want to read all these. So it's gonna be tough trying to catch up with my new stuff when I want to read these. This was a pretty cool one. I really like this one. Marvel, Spider-Man, and Power Man. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I didn't know a lot about Power Man because it was hard to find any comics from the past. You didn't have too many LCSs around me with back issues like that.
Mm.
You would had to go to the city or out to Long Island, and as a kid, that was pretty far. So, but Power Man right here, still only 35 cents.
Only 35 cents.
Number 7. If only it was still there, right?
I'd be in so much trouble. I'd have to buy a house for comics.
Yeah, right.
Just for comics.
Can you imagine? Kicking everybody out of the house. I need the room for comics. Marvel team ups, and this one was in that bag I keep talking about. This was one of them in the bottom of the bag. Marvel team up, Spider-Man and Wonder Man.
So underrated on Wonder Man.
Claw of the Griffin. You know what I mean? The Griffin up in there. So this has a special place in my heart, and now I got Sam's copy of it. I go grab a copy. I got the one with the thing in the bottom. I don't think at this time they had the thing. It has the slash. But I'm glad I got Sam's copy of it. Something from my childhood in that bag. That wonderful bag that was given to my mom to give to me. That had 150 comics. That was in there. Keep on keeping on, guys. There's a lot of hold on. Marvel, Spider-Man and the Black Widow, 82. of that series.
There she is.
Pretty awesome.
With the direct. Slash down the. That's
What
when you
happened?
floss the direct. So when you have to slash through the scan. Yep.
Yeah.
That's when you floss it. Be like, this is a very limited direct edition.
There you go. This is a very limited. Yeah. What?
Yep.
Yep. Like Bobby would say, yep. Marvel team of Spider-Man and Nick Fury. Got some Nick Fury action. Action Fury. Everybody knows this one's pretty cool. This one, if they reprint it in an omnibus, will probably not be added because that's what happened with the What If. So number 84, Marvel Team Up has the Master of Kung Fu up in there. You know what I mean?
Is that Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi?
It is Shang-Chi.
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 Yeah. That's nice.
This issue has certified verified the accompanying autograph in January. This book has autographed by Steve Levy Lower and the Portland Comic Convention held on February 22, 1998. Neither Comics Unlimited nor the autographer can be held responsible for any attempt forgery. So yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. This has a freaking signature.
Right there. Wow.
So, wow.
That's awesome.
I didn't freaking know this. Wow. And it has like Spider-Man, you know, it has the samurai.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Samurai.
Silver Sam, thank you. I was trying to find the name. I'm horrible. You guys know my memory stinks sometimes, especially when it goes live.
Yeah, when you go live, yeah, mine too. And I say the wrong things. Yo.
Man, this is amazing, bro. I didn't even know this. So I got me a signature, guys. It's pretty freaking cool.
CBCS.
Ahoy, Captain. Ahoy. I'm glad thanks for copping in. I always like saying that. Ahoy, Captain. You know what I mean?
Ahoy. Ahoy, matey. Shiver me
amazing.
timbers.
Yeah, always. That guy's amazing, man. He's a funny dude too. Number 85 of the team up has Shang-Chi, the Black Widow, and Nick Fury.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So they're still fighting. So these are probably, I don't know if they ever be added to the omnibus. They finally do the Marvel team up omnibus. So, glad I got that.
Man, that's quite. That's man, you're getting some nice stuff.
Yeah, man. I'm not done yet. I'm getting there.
But, man, take your time.
Yeah, I hope you have the time. I hope.
Oh, man.
Hold your beer, guys.
Well, Mike, you still got to go through these.
Oh, all right.
I came prepared.
You came prepared. Thank you.
I don't go live often.
That's why I jumped on the opportunity to get you on here because I feel like you guys, all from the Bad Bats, the members we don't hear about a lot. I'm always interested in what you guys got to say because you know, everybody hears me talk all the time every week. So
no, it's all good, man.
Number 88, Spider-Man and Invisible Girl.
Nice.
So, I guess from Invisible Woman, I don't know if she was called Invisible Woman eventually after this, but she was still the Invisible Girl here. So
the big question is who was calling her? Was it Namor? Was it Dr. Doom? Was it Reed Richards? Maybe Peter Parker? Because Peter Parker gets around. Don't get it twisted. Ooh. So maybe he was calling her at that point.
Yeah, it could happen. He's got Franklin. I'm pretty sure that's Franklin right there.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It was Reed. Sorry.
It was Reed. Oh, that's why I love you, Taqi. Number 90, Marvel team up Spider-Man and the Beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Purple Beast.
The Purple Beast. I might have a second copy of this. So, you know, it might go off to one of my friends, you know what I mean? My man Link, you know what I mean? If I do, this might go to you, bro. This might go to you. Station. You know what I'm saying? Keep on keeping on. Number 94, Marvel team up Spider-Man and Shrewd. I don't know if you're familiar with that dude, but
yeah, I think is it Shroud? Maybe.
Oh, there you go. I said it wrong. Shoot.
So
I'm glad I
he's
have you here with me.
he's the father of Cloak.
Yes.
I'm joking though. I'm joking, but I'm kind of like, okay,
Master of Darkness. I take it.
where's Dagger? But
Yeah,
look at that negative space though. That's kind of cool. How that's a dope cover.
Yeah. But I think you're right. I think he's the.
We're starting some spec here.
It's time some spec here. Yo, get this, guys.
Yeah, make sure you get like 10 copies of it. You'll be rich.
They come back. This wasn't true. They start commenting on my on my video. The next one is number 97 Marvel team up. Hulk. This time not Spider-Man. It's Hulk and Spider-Woman. So they changed it up a little bit here. It's pretty cool. Everybody knows he loved the Hulk so much.
Yeah.
I think I don't think I know Hulk was his original first favorite, and then Spider-Man took over as his favorite. But he still had a lot of love for the Hulk.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
So Hulk is on it. He's gonna have this copy. And it doesn't stop there. 104. I don't know if it's like a streak of issues with the Hulk, but it skips all the way up to 104. But maybe not, because he always got the Hulk. So I'm pretty sure he got all the Hulks from this thing. Hulk and Kazar. You know what I mean?
Team up, yeah.
Freaking and what's his name?
MODOK.
There you go. It even says it down there. I should learn how to read more.
No, man, you're good.
Read the damn cover, man. Come on, Herm. But Kazar, love me some Kazar when he goes to that paradise, nowhere's land that I keep forgetting the name of. Yeah, I had some Kazar in that collection too, so I got some love for Kazar. Do you like Kazar too?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I hear the current series is pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard more good things than bad things about the new Kazar series. So I like to get into Conan before Kazar. We'll see what happens.
I enjoyed the Conan that Sleepy Reader sent me. He sent me the first 11 issues, and then some scattered magazines that had like issue 35, like that. The first Red Sonja in the Conan and all that. I enjoyed all that. It is wild, you know what I mean? And not for today. Not for today, I'll tell you that much. The way they talk about womanize a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. They might be fans of Dynamite Comics.
Maybe. So this is 106, which is I bet this is one of Sam's favorite Marvel tales too. Marvel team up. Spider-Man and Captain America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. The way he used to go, come on. Keep on keeping on. 100, because I really want to see what Taqi got too.
No. I was joking, bro. I mean, I came prepared just in case, but we can be here all night. I can start pulling out short boxes. We're good.
We could do this. Like he used to love that line. We could do this all night.
Yeah.
Do this all night. Like that one Friday where you got the guy trolling, that Bryce, whatever his name was, and he kept going. And Sam got totally distracted. He was loving it. I could do this all night.
Yep, and it didn't faze Sam at all. And this guy was like, he had like 20 accounts all with the same name. He kept getting banned and coming back. And Sam was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm glad you got made it back." And then Sam, he was like, "You want to waste your time?
Go ahead. Me too. I'm having fun. I'm here all night." I love that. That was so funny. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hunt that episode down and just that one part, you know. Marvel team at 107. I don't even know if I can finish talking. Spider-Man and the She-Hulk. Yes, some She-Hulk action right here. I mean, come on, She-Hulk. I mean, come on, you guys know She-Hulk.
Yeah.
So love some She-Hulk, and then we talked about her earlier. 109, Spider-Man and the Dazzler. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Love me some Dazzler. So now I got the team up version of it. Right here, Marvel team up Spider-Man Devil Slayer. Number 111. Now 50 cents. Not 35 cents anymore. Damn, it went up a lot, didn't it? And then the next one.
I like the weird ones where I've never heard of Devil Slayer ever.
No, I never. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, Devil Slayer. I want to get this one. Yeah.
Okay. It has Dr. Strange in it, Submariner, Hulk. I'm horrible with knowing who's who.
That's Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, thank you. That's why you're here, bro. That's why you're here.
Yeah, I don't know who. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Female Quicksilver.
Female Quicksilver.
I don't know.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I wouldn't believe you. You know what I mean?
You know.
We know this guy. You just mentioned him earlier. Marvel Team Up 113 with Quasar.
Oh yeah. And look at I mean, so this is way before my books. So
1981.
Yeah.
So this is still 81 here. And it was 60 cents. It went up 10 cents from the week before, from the month before. What's up with that, Marvel? What's up?
And make sure you look inside, Herm, because you might be able to win a 10-speed.
Yo, I gotta make sure. I'm gonna look inside right after we finish here. I'm gonna look. I want that damn
Quasar delivery service.
Another 60 center. 115. Spiderman and Thor. Nice. 115. Oh boy. And then you just talked about it earlier, and you got the right guess. I'm figuring everybody in that one comic is indies, because I'm starting to look at them like Spider-Man and the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
116. You know what I mean?
That must have been a really special issue when it had everybody in it.
Yeah. Have swords will travel. Maybe you might be right. Don't miss Spider-Man on this wildest and wackiest ride of his life. Guest starring the mighty Thor. Valkyrie. Yeah. And then of course this guy was in that issue too. Issue 119, Spider-Man and Gargoyle. The Gargoyle, yeah. Well, the Gargoyle I read from the 60s.
Okay.
I think it's totally different than this Gargoyle, unless they brought him back to life because it's comics.
Oh.
But I don't know a whole lot, but I did read a little bit about it, and I think he had one issue or two, and then he died or something like that. But you know, they all come back.
Possibly, maybe not the Gargoyle though. Maybe he fell off with Shroud. Him and Shroud are going to come back. Devil Slayer.
Marvel Team Up and 122. Spider-Man and the Man Thing. He liked some Man Thing action too. He liked the Man Thing. Right here, Man Thing. So pretty cool issue.
Yeah.
Don't know a whole lot about Man Thing and Swamp Thing. I really didn't read those a lot when I was younger. I don't know if you did, but so I know
actually,
a little bit about them.
I read more Swamp Thing coming back, but I haven't read any of the Man Thing books yet. I saw that Gleason cover. That looked pretty cool. Howling Commandos, I read some of those, but I don't think Man Thing is in the Howling Commandos. It's something completely different. And it's been some years since I read those. So
Marvel, Spider-Man, and Daredevil up in here. Number 23. Some
beautiful
more Daredevil.
Cover. Love that cover.
Yeah.
Looks like Craven.
It is. Heroes. Vern Hero. Oh no, that's not. It's not Craven. I thought it was. I was like, oh, it's the sorry return of the man called Solar. So that's Solar.
Okay.
So they in trouble. You know what I mean? Except for Daredevil, because he can't really see, but he kind of can with his senses. That might mess him up too. And another issue of 127, he teams up again with Peace.
Oh.
And I guess someone was specking because they put 9.2. They figured this is a 9.2 cover right there. So I got a 9.2, fellas.
There you go. There you go.
Back it, bro.
Let's do a grading class right now. Let's prove it.
Let's not. I don't know about that. So this one's pretty cool. This one's Marvel Team Up's number 127 and the Watcher.
Wow, that's an interesting team up.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man, man.
Christmas cover. That's right there. Special Christmas cover. This is pretty cool.
Merry Christmas, Watcher.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Oh boy.
It's like, what do you get the Watcher? What do you get the Watcher for Christmas?
Spiderweb. You know what I mean? Here you go.
A team up with Spider-Man. Here you go. It's your gift.
Marvel team up Spider-Man and the Vision, number 129. This is pretty cool. I like this cover.
Yes, it's an awesome cover.
I really digging these Marvel team ups, man. I want them all. And, you know what I'm saying? This one is 130, Spider-Man and the Scarlet Witch. You know what I mean?
Wow. So we went. There's a Vision. So
There's
we know
a Vision right there.
If the Vision is around, Scarlet Witch isn't going to be far behind.
Guest star in the Vision. My friends betrayed. He does have. He is going through Spider-Man's heart right there.
Yeah.
So what is that about?
Evil Scarlet Witch. She's
Scarlet
confused.
Witch screwing it up, man. I don't know what she's doing right there.
She's got the dark hold. She's been reading that book too much. It's the wrong Olsen sister.
Oh man, you're on a roll tonight. Marvel team up 132, Spider-Man and the Mr. Fantastic.
There we go.
So we got to team up with Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. You know what I mean? Phenomenal. This is phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Phenomenal.
But then something must have happened in this issue, because in the next issue, he teams 133. He teams up with the whole Fantastic Four. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. The whole Fantastic. I can't wait to read these. I really want to sit down and read a lot of these. Marvel team up. This is very odd team up. This, already in 83. Holy crap. I don't know if this was the you probably know, but this is Marvel team up with 138 with Sandman. Which like I guess this is when Sandman tries to be good now as friends and foes.
Oh, okay.
Spidey's gonna find out the hard way. And this is actually the group, the enforcers right here. That's what that looks like right there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And with the
Purple Man.
Forgetting, the Purple Man. I don't think that is the Purple Man.
No, might not be.
He looks like the boss of them, but you never know. He could be the Purple Man. You know what I mean? Might be controlling them. But nice little cover right here. And the boxes start looking a little different because you have this one, and then you have this one. So I'm guessing, this is the direct, and this was the.
Yep, that is it. That's the reason. Yeah. That's the newsstand.
The newsstand. There you go. 1983. I don't know if it was starting to change.
Yeah, it was.
Did they have more newsstands, or did they have more of the comic book? Direct edition.
In 83, there was more newsstands, but the thing is, newsstands are returnable. So what we have today might be more newsstands more directs than newsstands, because directs weren't returnable. They were in comic book stores and they were maintained.
Sweet.
So
nice.
Right about there is when you start really getting excited about newsstands and start, doing flips and everything. I got a newsstand.
Oh yeah.
It's the newsstand.
Even though I always, like, when I was a kid, I hated the newsstands. I always liked the Spider-Man or the art in the bottom.
Too.
You know what I mean? Little did I know that the newsstand's gonna be the one that's very funny.
Yeah. Well, I used to pass up newsstands. I don't want this newsstand. I want the scan code. Why do I want the scan code? I want the art.
That's ugly. Yeah, I want the art. Exactly. Last but not least, and this one's a really special one too. Not because who's on the cover, but I'll tell you in a minute. This is Marvel Tales Spider-Man and Nick Fury 139. And as I was going through them, I thought it was pretty good. Nick Fury, I like Nick Fury. So there's another adventure with them. And the back, it says, Mark Keeler.
Ooh, another one.
And I was like, I think I had one. I don't remember which issue it was when I was a kid. It was in that bag. I had one. Yeah. So I remember seeing it before. Yeah, but I haven't seen one since. Once that collection was gone, trying to find that now because people were in on it already.
Yeah.
People collect them and all that. They cost more money. You know what I mean? They do. I remember seeing not Black Cat. It was a Black Cat issue. She was on the front cover. I forgot which cover issue it was. And the regular issue was like $10. I bought that one for my collection. The Mark Jewelers one was like 110. I was like, what? Because it has an insult?
Yeah. It's not worth that much more.
I don't think so. But
you can't order no jewelry. So I don't see what the big deal is. I get the big. It's a rarer book. if you're, you want to show off and you want to be a bigger collector, the harder one to find is the Mark Jeweler. But in my opinion, the best way to do it is to buy the book, and when it's time to read it, surprise, there you go, you got your Mark Jeweler, and then that's better than spending an extra $100 to get a Mark Jeweler.
It is. Like, I'm probably gonna go through some of my older books, and one day I might find one. I might have a couple of them. Don't even know I have it.
Yep.
You know,
you do.
But I'm gonna open this up real quick to show people. So this is what we were talking about. Right here. So you open the book. You open a book like this, and you're like reading, and then when you're a kid, you come out of nowhere, and you're like, you don't freaking. We're like, why is this in here? I forgot the exact reason why this was in here. It was for the military or something.
Yeah, something along those lines. Comic Tom covers it. So if you search his videos, he'll like break it down, like the whole history. And
send no money, 15-day approval. There you go, guys. Send no money. Send it to them. And are they still around?
Yeah, that might be why they're not around anymore. There you go. 15-day approval. Wow.
Oh my God. You know what I mean? So there goes the insert. I know I went to Deep Long Island once on one of my hunts, and I saw a building, and it looked like they're trying to scrape off the Mark Jewelers. There used to be a Mark Jewelers there.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. I should have took a picture, but it was freaking raining that day. But there you go, guys. And if you want, you can send it to the P.O. Box, Los Angeles, California, right there. You know what I mean?
They're in Los Angeles, though.
Yeah, the main one. I think like they had in Los Angeles, but I know I saw a Mark Jewelers. Next, if I ever see it again, I'm gonna take a picture of it. It looked like it was run down and all that. They probably expanded. You know what I mean? Of course, in New York.
Yeah.
And so that's the insert, man. So it's the first time I've seen one in years. And like you were talking about earlier, I probably have one somewhere in my collection.
Yeah,
too.
You most likely do. You most likely do. Because at the end of the day, you could get up on Instagram and say, I have Mark Jewelers, and, get 35 likes, and then you put it in your short box, and hopefully you get to see it again before the year is up.
Exactly.
So what value does it really bring to you? Especially if you end up paying for it ahead of time. It's like a fish in a barrel. It's like why people don't like to buy books on eBay sometimes, because they want to find it in the wild. Find it in the wild for them means more. So
I think our dealer said he had a few of them that he's just gonna send it to people if they get it and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. There you go.
It wouldn't surprise me if a couple of those Marvel team-ups weren't Mark Jewelers.
Yeah, I might start reading through them and be like, holy smokes. You know what I mean? So that's my. I hope everybody liked that. Let me go to the chats real quick. I saw a few more people up in here. Raging Station had a lot of fun with this man on Sunday. Reviewing the movie, and he got to see me act silly in person. You know what I mean? But not really in person. But he was in the show. Who would win the Seahawks versus the Sea Monkeys? Oh, Bobby. Let me see. I'm scrolling up. Oh, Verno Station
Vern Diggity.
Verno, what's up, guys? Check out my podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good.
I love his podcast. You know I mean?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you know what? Anyway, I was going to say one of the reasons I call him Vern Diggity is that's what he puts as his name on the podcast label. So I don't think you realize it. You just put Vern Diggity in there.
Yeah. I just know he's like. I saw he put a thumbnail. He's like best week of the year. I'm like, damn, was that good this week? So now I really want to hear his podcast because he has the video on the YouTube, and I do play it so he could get the view. But I'm doing something, so usually I listen to it when I'm at work, and I get to get more out of it when it comes to the podcast. So I enjoy it.
I'm more of a podcast listener. We'll see. Maybe I'll buy YouTube Premium again and play the stuff in the background. But
Yvette Velez, mom, Station, love you, babe. My mom, I call her babe. My wife's a babe, but my mom's a babe too. Back in the day, you know what I mean. Don't stop. station, man. Thanks for
Stout.
joining us. Awesome people. I hope I got everybody. If I didn't, just say something again. But yeah, that's all my books. Did you want to show anything else, or you good?
Oh no, I mean I came prepared, but we're over an hour here. I brought
Yeah.
some true. I brought some. I had a big True Believers haul this weekend, so I brought some True Believers. But we could talk
You sure
about.
you sure you don't want to just rush through them real quick,
No,
or
we're good.
you good?
We're good.
Okay,
We're good.
okay. Yeah, man. We don't want to be all night. I need to go eat some dinner.
Oh yeah. We could go and go and go and just
Yeah,
show books. So
yeah. And that's what Sam liked the most. You know what I mean? That's why
yeah.
he started his shows on Friday. He showed his books. I'm sure some of these that you got, some you got, and some that I got that he already showed on his show.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Every time he picked something up, he couldn't wait to show everybody, look what I got this week.
And he loved True Believers, and that's the reason why I was like, well, and I didn't buy a lot of them because this for Sam, I collect True Believers too. There's a sale at my shop. I had a list, and it is kind of all fit together, but it's something that I could cover later on, probably my show this weekend.
Okay, good. So this weekend, you don't know exactly what day or time, whenever it drops, or
I don't know what time. It will be sometime on Saturday. So I got two more
okay.
shows this year, two more.
Yes.
So there should be one this weekend and then one around Christmas time. And I'm a little bit late on the show from this weekend. It should have been around Thanksgiving, but it is
all
what it
good,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You put it out there when you're ready, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate
Oh, no
it.
problem. Thanks for
Rare
having me, man.
appearance. I had to jump on that
Whiplash.
opportunity.
Yeah. On the Whiplash Wednesday. On the Whiplash Wednesday.
On the Whiplash Wednesday. Manny's gonna come up pretty soon. I apologize for going really late, guys, but I'm sure people enjoy themselves. It's a good cause. Sam's book. I try to keep my composure this time. Because now we're just celebrating the man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We had our time to grieve and all that. I think we just celebrate. I love like every day putting out the post of every show I did with him. A lot of people notice that I've been doing that every day, and I'm gonna continue on to the very last show that we did, and some of the shows that I appeared on the Ever Loving show. So that's gonna keep on all the way up to Stan's birthday, January 5th. That was the thing. Every day was his birthday, and January 5th actually lands on a Whiplash Wednesday. So that's gonna be a Hartford. It's gonna be a hard show, but a celebrated show. We're gonna celebrate Sam a little more in that. It's not gonna be the whole show, but we got something going on here in this channel. But I don't want to say not much. Manny's got his show. He's got an announcement. A lot of people already know what he's gonna do, but I'm already getting the link right here saying Manny live in 30 minutes. So I could talk just a little bit more. But yeah, he has his announcement. I'm gonna let him talk about what he's doing. Like I said, worst kept secret, people already know, but let him explain it and all that. I got big things happening here on this channel on Whiplash Wednesday. I will return with a show. Like I said, he'll announce what it's gonna be. The name of the show is on the works. So yeah, I don't know if I was able to say, but maybe Sunday. If you tune in to the Blame Phable Tonight show, you know what I mean, with Missing Link and myself, of course, Phable. And we're gonna announce the new name of the show maybe that day. Maybe. Who knows when? You know what I mean?
Well,
Just
the
check
backlog
out
bros know. The backlog bros know, of course, but
the backlog bros. I mean, first I gotta find out what the hell the backlog bro. But if we could find that out, maybe they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't want to say much. Everybody enjoy Manny's show. That's gonna be very touching. I'll let him talk about it. And you say you have a show this weekend. I'm gonna talk real quick. Of course, this is Whiplash Wednesday. We had awesome shows here, so I might as well talk about it real quick before we leave. Yeah, of course, the cadet video that was talking about 3 minutes and change. In fact, the New York edition. And then Later on, 5 o'clock, he releases his haul video. Awesome haul he has there. Brandon, earlier in the day, he released Crisis on Infinite Rant with our guy Steph. Top 10 favorite MCU movies, which they called me out on that one. They shouted me out. Now I gotta do a video. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. So now I gotta do it. I'm gonna have fun doing that. It's gonna be hard because everybody knows how much I love the MCU.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult. It is. Because you
Yeah,
got to
so-
narrow it down to 10. So
10, just 10. And honorable
10.
mentions and stuff and all that. So
20 honorable mentions
20 honorable
in no particular order.
Oh man. And he had an awesome interview with the
Yes.
guy from AWA Up Top. You know what I
I
mean?
love that Volume 1. Volume
Yeah,
1
it was really
excellent.
good, man.
I'm pretty sure that Volume 2 is going to be equally as good. So
Yeah, man. You would love to see a show or movie just on that. It was really good. I'm gonna reread that before I read the first one. So the first one I think came out last week. I picked it up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Of course, in between all that, we had Verno. He was just
Awesome.
up earlier. Hey guys, I'm gonna be on TM Nerdy show.
Yeah.
Oh, I was already there, but you know, chatting with the community. I know we both are alumni of the chatting with community with TM Nerdy. Already up to episode 33. Verno, they had a fantastic show. I caught the middle end to that show, so I gotta go back and watch the beginning of that. But excellent job there, Verno. TM always. Of course, after that, of course, tonight, watching the Tomorrow Show. Great Scott!
Great Scott! Michael
Great
Scott.
Couple movies, television, video games, with all the panels. And we might get a hold my beer moments in that. You know what I mean? You might never know.
Yep.
I get to hold my beer moment. So yeah, so we have all that. And then of course I have a whole video. I won't do it tomorrow. I'm pretty busy tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get it in on Friday. I'm trying to make it maybe around 5 p.m. Eastern, around the ever loving showtime. Just a reminder, our guys fan. If I can make it at 5 p.m. But tune into that. I'll plug it. You know what I mean? I love doing my whole videos, and that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the whole run.
So much. Yep.
Thanks for coming
Great
on,
time.
man.
Great. Oh
Great
man,
time.
thank you for having me. Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Heck yeah, man. Sam's books. Sam, we love you. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Always be in our hearts. Always be remembered. Whiplash Wednesday will never be the same without him.
No.
But we'll still celebrate the man. And I'm lucky to be able to do all those shows with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. New things happening on Whiplash Wednesday coming up. Tune into that in the next couple of days. Tonight, Mandy has an announcement. Sunday, we might have an announcement myself for me, and a channel announcement. Ooh. And Taqi, man, you always invited. So anytime you want to come on, let me know, bro. I jump at the chat.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? And everybody in the chat, love you. Everybody, thanks for joining us. You guys know I take forever to leave to close the show, but if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Ding, ding, ding that bell for notifications for future videos. Sam, love that. And till next time, guys, Station. Peace out.
Peace.